Hi, today we're diving into one of the most powerful new HubSpot features, Smart Properties. I'll show you how to create smart properties, how they work, and how you can use them automatically to extract data from legal documents like PDFs without copy and paste requirements. So, what are smart properties? Smart properties are dynamic fields in HubSpot that automatically fill themselves based on logic and AI-powered prompts. These can be based on call transcripts, website data, public web research, even uploaded PDFs. That mean data can show up in your CRM without manual entry. It's like having AI inside of your CRM. So, how to create smart properties? First, you can go either to the settings or CRM companies. Once you go to the companies, you will be able to get there, open a view, and click on the column menu here. So here you can do a double click and then you can do add a column. And on the right panel, you'll be able to see create a new property. It could be with breeze, it could be with manual option. And then you can add a specific prompt based on, let's say, contract date, expiry date. And based on this, it could be an enrichment property. Once you create a property, you'll be able to get more options. Once you do that, you'll be able to have the rules on here as well. Here, you will be able to have the data source. It could be either from a web search, it could be from a company website, property data, call transcript. If you choose a property data, then you can choose a specific contract of its own. So let's say if you want to have a contract uploaded or something like that, you can choose specifically that one, the year founded, anything that you want that could be used. And then you can use a specific prompt, let's say, suggest a prompt that could be I want to extract the contract expiry date, and then here you can suggest a prompt. It could give you an option, and based on that you'll be able to create it. So you can just use the prompt that HubSpot can suggest, and then you can specifically test it on one of your smart properties. So once you create it, you'll be able to start using it, and you can already choose specifically which properties you want to enrich by selecting all, filling the smart properties, and you can choose which property I'm looking to enrich. This could be either fully automated or manually enrich them one by one. So you can either choose a company and enrich it this way, or you can use a specific fill in the smart property and go with one by one, up to you. Specific use case could be when you upload a contract, which is a file type, that is a PDF. You can then have the enrichment property, have the expiration date, be able to enrich in that place. Contract termination period could be an example that we can use specifically on how the smart property works. So what is the notice period for terminating this contract? And then you'll be able to have it. Then you can test it on some of your properties. You can check if the file of the termination is there, which uses the contract. You'll be able to see that PDF, and the smart property will read it and will populate it for you. You can then run the smart property on a single record or a bulk statement. So just select multiple records or one record, and that way you'll be able to fill out all these smart properties. Last but not least, you will be able to use smart properties with workflows. So what could this mean is whenever an automated action happens, add filled smart properties inside a workflow. So how does that look like is if you create a workflow from scratch, let's say it's a manual trigger, can just say this, and then the action could be fill smart property. Once you use it, you'll be able to choose either the enrolled contact, and then fill empty values only, and fill empty values and override existing. So this could be the way you can use it on the workflow level. Use cases that you can think of beyond just one. It could be the legal documents, for example, analyzing a call transcript for objections and buying intent, pulling company HQ details from the web, and summarizing specifically the company and survey or notes or text, also scoring leads or segment of leads automatically. All these run without manual uploading, giving you smarter CRM and cleaner data. Lastly, tips for better prompts. Prompt quality matters. Make sure your instructions are specific, exact contract dates and governing law, contextual from PDF, X property, example driven if needed, if absent, return not found. Better prompts equal better accurate AI results. So that's how HubSpot Smart Properties can unlock your CRM, including legal documents processing without copy pasting. If this was helpful, like, comment, and subscribe for more HubSpot shortcuts. See you next time.